The truth is uncomfortable, and Cowboys fans feel it in their gut every Sunday night under the lights at Jerry World. The last Dallas Cowboys season wasn't lost on a single play or a single player. It was shaped, directed, and ultimately owned by Jerry Jones himself. That's where this conversation has to start. Not with excuses, not with box scores, with responsibility. I'm Carlos Eduardo, and this isn't a hot take. This is a real talk about what I watched unfold over the course of the last Cowboys season, and what it says about the man who has final say over every football decision wearing the star. From my perspective, this season felt like déjà vu in the most painful way possible. The same optimism in August, the same promises about our guys, the same belief that culture and continuity would magically fix structural problems. And then, once again, when the bright lights got hotter and the margin for error disappeared, the cracks showed, not just on the field, but at the top. What I see on the film doesn't start on first down. It starts with how this team was built. Jerry Jones bet the season on discipline, familiarity, and internal growth, instead of controlled aggression in roster construction. That's not inherently wrong, but it becomes a problem when you refuse to adapt. The Cowboys last season played like a team designed to dominate early downs and struggle on the money downs. That's not bad luck, that's philosophy. If I'm being honest with Cowboys fans, the most frustrating part wasn't the losses. It was how predictable they felt. You could sense it when the offense stalled after the scripted plays. You could feel it when the defense started freelancing instead of trusting gap discipline. That's a team pressing. That's a team that knows the window is there but doesn't feel empowered to smash it open. Jerry Jones loves to talk about the Cowboys as a player-led team, and I get that. That language plays well in press conferences. But from my analysis, last season exposed the downside of that approach. When accountability is cultural instead of contractual, standards get blurry. The Cowboys didn't lack talent. They lacked sharp edges. Championship teams are uncomfortable places to work. Last season, Dallas felt too comfortable. And this is where Jerry's legacy looms over everything. He's not just the owner. He's the architect, the voice, the constant presence. Every Cowboys fan knows this. No other franchise carries its owner on the sideline emotionally the way Dallas does. That weight matters. When Jerry speaks, it sets the temperature. And last season, the temperature never reached urgency until it was already too late. I kept thinking about the contrast with the 90s dynasty. Back then, the star wasn't just talent-heavy, it was ruthless. Roles were defined. Expectations were non-negotiable. The message was simple. Performance buys time, nothing else. Last season's Cowboys didn't feel like that. They felt like a team still negotiating with itself about who it wanted to be. And when you play in the NFC East, that hesitation is deadly. Every division game is a referendum on toughness. Every road trip is hostile. AT&TStadium is supposed to be a fortress, but last season, the energy shifted too easily. That's culture. That's leadership. That's ownership. Jerry Jones isn't blind to this. That's the part fans sometimes forget. He sees it. He feels it. But where I question him, and I think fans are right to question him, is whether he's willing to evolve his control model. The league has changed. Salary cap strategy has become chess, not checkers. Roster churn is no longer a sign of instability. It's a weapon. Last season, Dallas played defense, while the rest of the league played offense in team building. The Cowboys didn't lose their identity last season. They were trapped by it. And yet, here's the part that keeps me invested, and probably keeps you invested too. Jerry Jones still wants that ring more than anything. You don't sit in that suite year after year, hearing the whispers about what could have been, without it eating at you. The hunger is real. The question is whether pride will finally take a backseat to adaptation, because the next Super Bowl banner won't be raised on nostalgia. It won't be earned by faith alone. It'll come when Jerry Jones decides that protecting the star means letting football people sharpen it again. That's the crossroads this franchise is standing at right now. And as someone who's lived and breathed this team, I'll say it clearly. The next chapter of America's team won't be written by talent shortages. It'll be written by the choices Jerry Jones makes when no one's watching, long before kickoff.